Hello everyone, how are you all doing? It's good to be back, and even better to have you all back. Once again, T-Nooks on tour.
Up the T-Nooks!
First stop, as always, has got to be in the cafe. Got to get my favourite sandwich, the best way to start the day. So this is what I had to deal with. How to get these fish to feed when clearly they want to, but they just will not. So as you saw there, it was going to be quite challenging. Lots of fish there, but just wouldn't entertain the pace. I'm still going to keep putting it in though, because that is definitely the way to get them out in here. So that was a really nice bite. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm not going to strike at little tips and taps. I want that float to absolutely bury before I commit to a strike. So when you're using paste, it is a one strike paste. So you want to make sure as much as you can that is definitely a bite. You don't want to foul up fish, especially when you're next to loads of reeds like this, because it's just going to be an absolute nightmare to get them out. So this is a perfect example of that. So I've hooked that fish in the wing. It's probably a pound fish. Took quite a while to get out just because it was foul up. So another absolute banging bite, exactly what we're looking for. So if you've never used paste, that's the dream right there. Now I know fishing next to these reeds, at some point they're going to try and get in it. But for now, I'm playing my luck. It is a lightish elastic. These top kits are not designed for big heavy elastics. So I just have to go with it, do the best I can. Looks like I've got this fish in the mouth and I've got this one out pretty quick. So even with a light elastic, you can still get fish out really fast if you've got them in the mouth. So what you have seen there is there's lots of undercurrent, so I know there's plenty of fish there. That is definitely going to encourage a foul-hooked fish. So you've seen that float go under twice, just little dinks. I've ignored that and waited for it to really go, and that is when I've struck. A lot of people will strike at those dinks, not for me. Whenever I've done that in the past, it's just been a nightmare. Just wait for it to absolutely go, and then you know there's a good chance you've more than likely got it in the mouth. So there we are, that fish is in the mouth. So I waited. As soon as it's dedicated, I've took it. So even though there's a lot of fish there, I've waited for the perfect bite, and it's resulted in gold, a fish in the mouth. So what I'm doing now is I'm just mixing this paste up a little bit more. I'm obviously not happy with it, so I'm just adding some more water. I want it to be a bit softer, break down a bit quicker, and also they can usually suck it up a lot faster. So because it's only shallow here, I don't need a massively stiff paste. It can go in really soft, something that it can slurp up really quick. Now the disadvantage is if they're knocking it, because there's a lot of fish there, they can pull you hook out and you're going to be in and out quite a lot. But I feel that they're wanting to feed now, and this kind of paste can be absolutely lethal, because they can take it really fast. I'm in the last 2 hours of the march and I need them out as quick as I can. And there you go, you've seen me mix the paste, put it in, can't have been 5 seconds, and wallop, they have took that paste instantly. Complete contrast to the first clip I showed you at the beginning of the video when they're ignoring it. Now they want it so bad. So I've got this cooking exactly how I want. Now it's just a matter of getting these fish out as quick as I can and getting back in as quick as I can. Now these fish in here, especially this pond, fight extremely hard. You could put a 15 to 20 elastic in here and these fish can bottom it. So you may think that it's taking me a while to get some of these fish out, but you also have to respect the fact that these fish are absolutely demonic. And if you fish this pond, you will see that for yourself. So that is a really good stamp fish. That was more like the 3 to 4 pound weight, which is the higher end on this pond, to be honest. Paste can have that effect. It can definitely pick out those better fish, and that's why I've gone for it in this margin. There is a lot of little fish that hang around here, and I want to get them, you know, as least as possible. I want those better fish. If you're enjoying the video so far, please give it a like. I am on my quest to get a 500 like video. It does mean a lot to me, thank you. Also, if you've not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It's completely free and I don't want you to miss any of my future videos. Thank you. Some of you eagle-eyed viewers may notice that I've swapped my float. So what had happened is I'd noticed that the fish were touching it a lot and not really going for it as quick as I would like, and I thought maybe the float is just a little too long in this shallow water. So I've put on a T-Nook slapper float. It really doesn't matter with paste. Paste is like a plummet. You know, as long as you've got your depth right, it don't matter what float you use, it's going to sit right. I do prefer to use a large tip float, which is why I use the ratty paste float. But in this case, with it being so shallow, I've opted to just swap it for a smaller float. And this float is doing exactly what I need it to do. Now this here was always going to be a problem. They were always going to try and get in them reeds at some point. It's usually a foul up fish that does it. And when there's lots of fish in your area, there's a high chance you're going to foul up fish. So you have to be prepared for this.
Your little plan didn't work, did it?
So at some point, I am going to tighten up that elastic. And you'll see that when I do it. But I do end up tightening it round the top kit. So keeping the same elastic on, but really pulling the load out, knotting it round my top kit, and just going for broke. Hopefully not breaking a top kit.
Nearly, but not quite, pal. Your little plan didn't work, mucker.
So I've got the fish in the mouth, and it's a really good quality fish, so I'm glad I managed to drag that back out again. But that is going to start becoming a problem. Until then, we're going to keep at it. So I've just thrown some 4mm pellets round the area, just a few, not too many, just to get the heads back down round that paste. My paste should really stand out amongst those pellets and hopefully trigger a quick bite. So that float absolutely walloped. It took a bit more encouragement, a couple of more throws of 4mm, but it worked. You can see all the undercurrent there as well. There is a lot of fish there. And you saw earlier, you can have a lot of fish there, but it don't mean they're going to come and feed. So I'm just trying to keep their heads down, get them searching for those pellets, and then when they see that pace, it should be like, you know, eureka. And once they take it, fish on. So that is another really good quality fish for in here. Like I said, anything between that 3 and 4 pound is about as big as it gets in here. That is one of them. If I could catch them all day, I'm going to get a great weight. So before the float went, you could actually see the tail from the carp that was feeding right next to it.
Dave.
That is how shallow it is. And that's why I know there's plenty of fish there. These are the
Who
signs that you're
invited
looking
Dave?
for. So I'm playing that fish. I've just fed it, put another handful of 4 mils in. I want to keep those fish getting their heads down. So as soon as I'm in, I'm straight onto another fish again. When you hook a fish like this, I mean, that is naturally going to startle some of the fish that are there. So refeeding that area, they're going to hear that and hopefully come swim back in and start feeding again. So again, it's had a couple of dinks and then it's gone wallop. That's when I've struck. Cannot stress that enough. I know I've said that a few times now, but you need to let it absolutely bury. And look at that fish. What a banger. Again, amazing bite. Not even a couple of jabs, just absolutely dedicated to swallowing that pace. We really have a good flow going now, and these fish are coming in at a great size. Ah, you little... Ah, send her that then. There's always one, isn't there?
Always one.
So finally, they've done me in the reeds. I've decided it's time to tie the elastic around the top kit. So I'm going to pull a load out, maybe a meter, even more, wrap it around the top kit, and hope there's enough pull on that to stop any more fish going into those reeds. And this should help get the fish out a lot quicker as well. The risk is you could snap a top kit. At £200 each, it's not a risk I like to take, but I'm not prepared to just keep letting these fish do that and lose up links. It's not great for fish either, so I've decided let's do it. So that fish definitely came out a lot quicker, and it will do because the elastic is a lot tighter now, and it was in the mouth again. So I've got these fish feeding absolutely spot on right now. What an awesome bite that was. So just before I got to strike, that fish had started to bolt because it had realised it had swallowed that paste with the hook in. It's felt a little bit of resistance maybe on the line or the hook, and it's just helped me hooking it even better. You can see in this shot just how much elastic I have pulled out and wrapped around that top kit, so I'm not messing about, and these fish are still pulling like mad. And that is what I'm saying about this venue. These fish are just next level. And if you go on top pond, forget it. Don't even use a pole, because you will break everything. I don't know what it is at Lodge Farm. I don't know why the fish are just so aggressive or strong or both, but they are absolutely psychotic. Even with all the elastic I've pulled out, that fish still nearly got in those reeds. The power is mental, but I have managed to get it out pretty quick.
It's gone back. Oh, bloody hell, fish.
That is a really good fish, and again it tried to get into the reeds. I've swapped my float to a different margin float this time, something a bit tougher, a bit more robust, glass stem, thicker tip, something that can really handle it if it goes into those reeds. Fish on. Another absolutely perfect bite. And you can see there's quite a lot of carp there at that point. When I've struck into that fish, the others are scattered off, so I'll have to put some more feed in, no doubt, to get them back in. But again, the paste is definitely what they are looking for. They're not messing about with it, they're just seeing it and swallowing it straight away, and that's how you know you've definitely got the right hook bait on. So it's the very end of the match now, and I'm scraping off round the corners just to try and get one more bit of paste to put around the hook. Come on, one more fish. It looks like I've been able to scrape out a little bit more. Fish on!
Behave, you flipping psychopath. Time!
What a cracking fish to end on. Put up a great fight. I've really enjoyed the last
Shut
2
up,
hours.
Tommy.
Let's see how we all got on.
Thanks for coming. Well, that's it. Now you're in that group, mate. Any matches you see, no matter where we post them, if you want on them, you just put your name down.
Right. Tell Simon. Because he has funny days off.
Yeah.
So which way are you weighing? That way or back to you?
I'll go that way.
Oh, good. That's just right.
£40, 6 ounces. Yeah. These scales go up to 66, so if you like that, just from what I gather, basically, if you fish short, that's really the best way to go. I've still not done it like, but that's what. Go on, Lewis, keep it going.
Go on.
Right, put it down up, Lewis. Lewis will do that, mate. Don't you be hitting your bite. I'll let you call it, Lou. You wait till it settles, it's alright, no rush.
Nearly pound. 53.12.
Perfect. I'll call this mucker. 48.6 first way. 48.6. If I can get them both in, or
Might just get him in.
yeah, do it then. Be a nicer picture and all. Hang on, let's let me up there. Yeah.
Get it in.
Yeah.
63, 62.15.
Yeah, 62.15. Let's get a picture of that one, mate. Top kits, be careful with them. Other than that, the pole's mint.
This,
Pole's best pole I've ever had by far.
there's something else I said to it. When it's windy, if
Yeah.
you're good enough to hold on,
Yeah,
you can fish it.
that's correct.
Yeah.
It's a right nice pole, isn't it?
15.2.
Yeah, 15.2.
I'm going to set it up
126.7.
PB weight that for me.
Is it?
Yeah.
126.7 for Lubis. He's on a roll.
Top it down here, Reg, and then top it in
Good, oh, Les. We'll have a picture of that one. There you go, mate. Cheers. I'll let you call it, mate. You could call it if you like, mate.
Limit's 55. What's limit?
Wait, is it? Sorry.
49.11.
915 up it.
I use floats. He caught on a bloody method on pole. I don't do none of that crap. Les can do as he wish, but I don't do it.
Oh, you do that slappy thing.
That's it.
46, 12.
Oh, don't Les. A picture with it.
No,
I was going to say.
You've caught well and all, haven't you, Mucko?
I've lost it already.
I've seen you lost it. I
Twenty,
couldn't put fishing net for the
20.
first hour, mate. I couldn't put fishing net for the first hour.
2014.
I tell a lie, I think I had
£20 14.
£13.
2012, so.
2012, okay. You better not have.
Right, man. £40 there, isn't there?
Oh, get up.
30
Oh.
at least.
Said to me.
42,
150 then.
42, 4.
Equals 159.7. Well done, mate.
I can't.
Danny.
Well, I trust it.
£40 4.
I did settle on that.
Got some on jigger to start with, Dave. You did alright on jigger, yeah?
Yeah.
Gonna grab that up for him, mate.
Ah, that's it. I was scared of out of the pocket. No,
41.11. That's got 81.15. Just zero, yeah, nothing. Just lift music.
No, let's do it together, right? That's it, and then it's lightweight and all that crap. 45.9 there.
Look at this lot here.
$49. Stopped. £50 dead, I'd tell that.
£50, so it's 50,
Well done, Phil.
it's
Absolutely
95, 9.
95.
95, 9.
£80, me.
That'll be on its own, Phil, that one.
Oi, only my power, sleep.
Wow.
$15.10.
15.10.
It's not been right, has it?
I don't know, because I don't fish it, do I? So
43, 1. Is it 7? 43, 1.
7 that, 43.7.
I've had too many quiet periods, I must admit.
Got them all, haven't you?
Yeah.
At 45, I'll click you. Margin, Tommy.
43.
Shit, it's only that deep. That's where Ralph caught.
43, 2.
Yeah.
43.2.
Oh, it's got £40 a corn in here.
Got 30 on click. 20. 27. 27.
Yep. £70, 5 ounces. Where is it? T-Dog. £70, 5 ounces.
He's in my section, he's not allowed.
That's done me, I think, with that. I was in your section anyway. Where were you? Silver, dear.
I'm no chance, man. I know I am.
You learn a lot, don't you, for next time anyway. So it's about. I'm going to make it a rule, I think, floats have to be used. Bloody hell.
40-ish.
£40 4.
Well done, mate.
Must have an all into the nets. That's where I missed it downstairs.
You up, mate? We don't know, he's not weighed any yet. Have you got another net to weigh with that? Yeah. I reckon they'll just get away with that. Just.
I reckon there's 55, 60 pounds.
Well, take 66. Flying fish.
59.
15.
15.
Dave.
59.15.
Well done, Dave.
Okay. Yeah, Dave.
It's only 4 inches deep here.
Strength there.
Goodbye.
Well done, Wilco.
Oh, I've not done him. I've not done him.
I love them orange belly ones.
Here, with your finger one.
Finger one.
Go
Come
on.
on, Danny.
Look at him looking, he's like a snake, isn't he?
54.
£50 for, not 54.
Yeah.
Yeah.
54.
It's close.
25. Have a look at Peggy's got.
You've got to get him out of the damn thing.
Oh, it's margin pole.
Did you get anyone?
It's not margin pole, it's top kits that's the problem.
Why didn't I
It's still the same top kit. I got him in that.
come and see me? I'd have looked at it fucking proper. That can get some art.
Dan.
Come on, Danny. Let me done this.
I could do with that.
Can I watch?
Open your rub if you want.
Yeah, we'll get stuck between my teeth.
I haven't been eating spiderwebs. 33 days.
Yay.
Yeah,
He has.
I've got 75.
He's got more than that.
Get them on, Wilco. Come on, use them magic muscles.
It's 40 pounds.
Are you ready? £40. What's up? Come on, do you? 2.
50.
Says he's 60 and he's 80. Where's that thing? He's faulting. I've got 65.
Look, these fish look fucking smaller than what they did in festival.
Yeah, I know.
50, free. Free.
Well done, sir.
Go on, I'll let you.
93.5.
Lick me hand, don't know why.
Come on, mate.
And there we have it. Well done, Les Richmond, on the win with £159 and 7 ounces of Peg 51. We've had Lewis, who's come second with £126. Your section winners was Danny with 81.15, Phil Barker with £95 and 9 ounces, and Simon Shaw just beating me in my section. He's had £93 5 ounces, and I ended up with £83 4 ounces. Well done, everyone. Once again, big thank you to my international fans. USA taking the glory this time. What's happened to the Netherlands? Oh, wow. As for the ladies, 4% watch. I'm really grateful, thank you so much. If you would like to use any of the floats that you see in any of my videos, go onto Facebook, like this page, I'll approve it. We post daily, £1.35 per float, £1.35 one-off delivery for the total amount of floats. Grab yourself a bargain. Well, I really hope you've enjoyed the video that I've made today for you. I've really enjoyed making it, a lot of fun, some amazing bites, plenty of action. If you've never been to Lodge Farm, I would totally recommend it. I'm there quite regular for good reason. It's an amazing venue, and maybe you'll see me there. But until next time, tight lines and Sithy.
Hello, your call cannot be taken at the moment, so please leave your message after the tone.